My grandparents were arranged marriage.
Yeah.
You know, my parents are both two different ethnic backgrounds, but I learned to had to adjust and adapt in both different cultural settings and the protocols in place. So I see the benefits of that, but I also see the challenges of it in modern society in Western, especially in the US.
You know, yeah, I know people hate my stats, but I'm going to bring one up right now. No, because you talk about arranged marriage. I was reading this. It's very interesting. So the rate. So people in arranged marriages have a higher rate of success than people who select by choice. You know,
Correct.
and a lot of people, like, regardless of how you feel, you know, that's controlling. People have a choice, but there was a method behind it, because what happens is when your parents selected a mate for you, they did it very logically. They looked at
Yes.
they looked at traits that they knew worked long term. They looked at a guy's ability to support you financially. He looked at his manners, coming from a good family, all these things that have a very that's conducive to make a relationship work. So when we make our choices, most of the time we're going to make it purely on emotion. But for your parents, they don't base on emotion because they wanted the best for you. So there's a reason why those arranged marriages work, regardless of how you feel about it, is because they're making choices on reasons that all that benefits a relationship. And I, you know, it's very, for me it was very interesting. So wow, that's why the tradition started, because they realized if we would have left to our own devices, we'll suck at picking our partners.
Look at, like, right today, right? And
Yeah.
you're absolutely correct. And for me, it was about marrying wasn't about not just manners, but it was also looking at the family tree.
Yes.
You know, we didn't just select just a random person from family tree. This is like a long-term ancestral thing, planning on how they keep their ties. And in those days, it was to keep the seed going, right? To keep prosperity going. But now, like you said, we're left to our own devices. We make choices, and you know, this is what we have. Yeah.
Arranged couples happy, and
Yeah, and there's ups and downs, you know, in that. But you have, like you said, it takes work, a lot of work, and you know, understanding that the person that you're going to be with has been raised in a different background, different culture, different values, and how do you come together with that person and kind of find an even ground, you know, someone that's compatible. And I think it was safer. That's why they had their arranged marriage.
Plus, like they knew that, you know, an 18-year-old kid doesn't know what a marriage is. They don't know what they're doing when it comes to selecting a mate. You know, so that's why parents did it, because they knew, they've been in a relationship, they know what works. Yeah. For me, I was very interested just to read that whole article and research of why arranged marriages work compared to today's age where we make our own choices. But statistically, it's not as the divorce rate is higher with us when we make our own choices. It's funny, sometimes I see on social media people be posting like, I wish I was in an arranged marriage.
Well, you know, India has the highest statistics for arranged marriage, and they were very successful in their arranged marriage, you know. But, you know, I think in Polynesian culture, a lot of those arranged marriages were strategically done.